Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Um, yeah, this is an experiment. This is an experiment coming on twice a day. I feel like if I come on for a little bit and in the morning and I come on for a little bit in the night, I might catch a different set of people, and it's not gonna be just a long, boring stream. And of course, we get more information during the day. So I have time to actually get the information and not just stay live throughout. So this is an experiment. We see how it goes this evening. I'll try it again maybe another day and see how it goes. And yeah. All right. How's everybody doing? So I have some theories. I have some theories about how stuff might play out, and of course I may be wrong, but um we just let me know if the mic is clear, if you guys can hear me, and if the mic is good, we'll be good to go. All right, now let's see here. What do we have? It's 2 a.m. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. I will help cure your insomnia or not. Keep up. Thank you. Prosperities. What's up? I'm good. How you doing? Okay, we're gonna answer all that. We're gonna answer all that in a minute. What's up? What's up, Roman? Loud and clear. All right, looks like we're good to go. We're good to go. All good. All right. So this is my theory, right? This is my theory. My theory is that tax season ended today, and there are a lot of people who are in crypto who need to pay, okay, who actually made quite some money last year and have to actually pay taxes. If you guys remember, let me duplicate this right here. Let's start with Bitcoin. If you guys remember last year, I'm gonna put 1 year here so that somewhere, okay, this is December, right? So last year, November, December, Bitcoin shot up around, okay, let's say I'm gonna go December 30th. On December 31st, okay, December 30th, Bitcoin was up to 28,000. And that was an all-time high, because before then, the all-time high was about 20,000. So a lot of people probably sold, at that price at 20,000 or more. And what happened is that they sold in 2020. So a lot of people sold at great profits because Bitcoin had dipped down in that same year. It had dipped down to about 3,000 to 5,000. So people bought Bitcoin for very cheap and sold at about 28,000 on December 30th, and even they sold it at the higher price on December 31st, or even before that. So there was a lot of money that was made, and they crossed certain thresholds, and they actually had to pay taxes. Now, of course, business people don't just take money out and let it sit. So they probably invested a lot of that money into crypto. And in the past week or two, they have been slowly trying to take that money out to file their taxes, and the deadline was today. So I may be completely wrong here, okay? But I know at least one person that did this and has been slowly selling off just so that they would have, it takes a couple of days so that they would have money to be able to finish filing their taxes today. So my theory is that in addition to the billionaires feud between Elon Musk and what's his name? Is it Barry Silbert? In addition to that feud, okay, there is the tax pressure. People who have to actually pay for taxes. There is that pressure, and with the tax deadline, and the end of this billionaire feud, the crypto cycle might go back to an organic move and properly enter a bearish scenario and not be forced into a bearish scenario, if you understand what I mean. Okay, let me increase the ISO on the camera real quick. All right. All right, so that's my theory. I'm going to try to explain. I'll explain it a little later if more people come in, but that's my theory. So those two coming in, tax deadline, plus what seems to be the end of the billionaire tweet feud, unless there's a new tweet that I missed, might might cause this to go back in a more natural pattern and stop the panic sellers. All right. So let's take a look at Silver tweeted an hour ago. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, I can't even take a nap and miss out on everything. Come on. Come on. Somebody tell me what he said. Oh man. I can't even take a nap and wake up to a non-tweeting. Okay. Where is the I'm gonna open this. Doge, okay, open another one here. All right. Okay, so what all do we have? Mike is good. Here for some ETC talk. Let's go. A lot of people really like the ETC video, but Donald asked me to make it, like, edit it so that it's down to less than 20 minutes with the important sections, because it was long. It was almost 2 hours, and it's hard to get people of today to watch anything that's 2 hours long. So I think he's right there. So I'm gonna do some editing maybe tonight, and then I mean, yeah, I could cut different sections out of it, because there's a section that addresses the hack or slash attack. I feel like that section should be a section on its own. So I'm gonna do that because lots of people are finding the video very informative. They didn't know that much about ETC before the video. So Joe says the markets are doing good. Now, glad you were buying yesterday. All right. I hope they continue, man. Everything seems healthy. Look at ETH. ETH is back to 3,400. Man, it was 3,100 this morning. So it looks like everything is doing okay. Charlie says it's gonna go down more. We'll see. Even if it's going down, sometimes things come up for air. But again, we'll see. Okay, have I seen? Yes. So somebody please fill me in. Financial advice. No, this is not financial advice. This is not financial advice, guys. Okay, he said Bitcoin dominance has bottomed out at 40%, going to move up rapidly from here. I think they just need to stop it already. So what was I watching? Someone else, I think it's someone else who tweeted that in the past 10 years, every time in the past 10 years, Bitcoin has corrected to minus 30% from an all-time high. And every time it's done that, it's bounced back. And so, that's your signal. Whenever you set alerts, whenever it goes to 30% to 40%, it bounces back up. Somebody else tweeted that. I saw that earlier. So that's very interesting. But they just need to stop. Okay, they just need to stop. Otherwise, it's just going to be a war of Bitcoin versus, Doge versus what. Okay, so thank you guys for filling me in. Well, none of them sound angry anymore, so that's good. It's the angry tweets that cause trouble. Donald seems like a really cool guy. I'm kind of curious if he has bad blood with Vitalik. Okay, so all I want to say is he is one of the purest. He's one of the 5% of developers who chose to stay with Ethereum Classic and not move on. So I mean, definitely Vitalik took all the money away pretty much. And you know, when it comes to developing for these things, it's like you need some funding. Okay, you need some funding for people to be able to go all in. So you know, and I don't know if you guys remember, this was about 4 years ago. Vitalik, you know, instead of just leaving, he actually tweeted some negative things about ETC. You know, he was like, you guys need to, you know, something about in the lines of they need to abandon that project and come and support this one, and you know, everyone put their hands together, make it work. Something in the lines of that. So I don't think he personally has bad blood, but it's just natural that you know, if he's one of the people who believe that code is law and it's survived till now, right? Definitely he would not be happy that, you know, Vitalik completely abandoned support for the project. So but I doubt he has like personal bad blood with him. But the good thing is he has a direct connection to all the developers right now. So I also have a connection to the developers. So the next person I'm going to I'm going to try to get on here is the head of the ETC cooperative. So I'm probably going to take a week to do that because I need to learn a little bit more about the little things so that I can interview him well. Okay, so I need to learn a little bit more because he's more technical. All right. What do we have? ETH making a comeback to 4K. Easy. ETH. Let's see. What's ETH doing? Yeah, ETH, man. If everything goes back to normal by the end of the week, it could easily be back to 4K. Let's see, how is the Doge doing? And again, since this morning I've been saying this whole craze, Doge has barely moved, guys. Doge has barely moved. Doge is just like, I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm hanging around here while people are losing 30%, you know, whatever. It's like, oh, I lost about 15%. That's good enough for me. I'm not gonna go any further down. Doge has held so much value, it doesn't even make sense anymore. Okay, again, it just tells you the little strength that the Doge army has. It's very unconventional, but it is what it is. And ETC seems to be picking up. Do we have an ETC chart? Okay, let's open one for ETC here. ETC seems to be picking up very well, very well. I noticed something. I noticed that, again, I can see this. A lot of people cannot see this because I have at least 3 or 4 videos on ETC that, you know, have more than 6,000 views. And what happens is that there's one with 70,000 views, right? But what happens is that whenever ETC starts doing well, okay, I see a spike in people searching for ETC. Okay, it's data that I can see behind YouTube. People searching, seeing what is ETC. Is ETC a spam? What is it? Will the hack happen again? Is ETC viable? Like, I see what people are searching. So just between yesterday and today, I've seen a lot of people searching, you know, ETC. Should I buy ETC? Should I do this? And I'm like, why are all these people searching, you know, for information on ETC? So looks like that's where some of the volume is coming from. People are now, you know, learning more about ETC. And again, it's all still a risk, but looks like it's kind of a risk people might be taking. And it's possible that Donald's interview might have convinced a handful of people. That's also a possibility. So we'll see. Yeah, so you see the volume that came out of like nowhere. Yep, we'll see. So this was when I realized the search volume was high on the YouTube videos, and then a few minutes after that, volume decided to start spiking. Maybe if I made more videos on other cryptos, I might be able to predict when they're about to spike. Just kidding. All right. Let's see what's happening here. DMB, yo, Phoenix, what's up? There'll always be war between coins. Yeah, there'll be war between coins. But back in the day, it was I don't know, it was different. Today, Twitter, 50 million can see what you tweet in a second. Okay, and when you have the masses making decisions at the same time, the effect is just very different. What are your thoughts on Elon Musk dumping Bitcoin and picking up Dogecoin for Tesla? Okay, guys, he did that just to spite Barry Silbert. That's all he did, and I'm pretty sure he regrets it right now, because of course now people are taking it against Tesla. My Tesla was down today. A lot of people's Tesla was down. And he did that just to spite him, okay? Because while he was on SNL trying his best to quote unquote promote Doge, and Tom is not here today, but Tom tweeted me a link, and even apparently after SNL there was what is it? A Doge party, a Doge themed party, which was private, but somebody managed to get info from there. And then this other billionaire decides to scare all the Doge holders, okay, who a lot are newbies, okay, and he said he was gonna short Doge. But we all know that this other billionaire, Barry Silbert, his fund Grayscale, has invested about 40 billion in crypto assets, and we know out of the 40 billion, 32 billion is in Bitcoin only. So this guy has close to, I don't know what my math is, but close to 80% of his wealth in Bitcoin. Okay, and Elon is way richer than this guy. Elon's wealth is spread in so many different places, and Elon's wealth is like way past 150 billion. So Elon knows that, look, I can even tank Bitcoin at my expense, but you're going to feel the pain. When Bitcoin goes down 30%, you're going to feel it. So, of course, I think that's what made him tweet that. I don't believe he cares that much about the environment and all that. I don't believe that's the reason, because if that was the reason, he would do a little bit more research and realize that in the long run, it's not going to be a problem. Okay, but it is what it is. So it was a feud between the two of them. It wasn't really an intentional decision to kick Bitcoin that hard, but he knew that the harder he kicked Bitcoin, the harder Barry Silbert would feel it, because Barry wanted to step in his party, his Doge party, and make fun of it. So he's at a point where I don't think he cares about money anymore. So right now it's just like a childish feud, and we are the ones that are suffering. We are in their shadow. All right. So go all in. Go on in what? All in what? In the interview, he said that the ETH community tried to kill ETC with massive sell-offs. Seems like they have some beef unnecessary. They aren't competitors. Well, definitely, the ETH community, as they were leaving, everybody had a share of ETC. Okay, so, and if they were led by Vitalik, and he didn't believe in it again, it's things that happened a while back. Okay, it's things that happened a while back. In fact, Vitalik himself believed that ETC should be completely abandoned, should be left, back. It's like that fear of, man, I left this prodigal child behind, and if I'm not careful, he's gonna run in my shadow and one day become king. You understand? Or one day, especially when Hoskinson and co started jumping on it, that started scaring him, because Hoskinson is one of the smartest guys in the blockchain space. So exactly, it shouldn't be a feud, it shouldn't be a feud, but definitely there will be bad blood. I mean, if it were you, right? Let's say you had a full-time job, everything was going well, something was wrong, and then okay, a fork came up. And when the fork came up, the leader was like, hey, this is the good one. Everybody, let's go. Let's abandon this one. But then deep down, you believe that this one was the good one, and a couple of people wanted to stay behind, So definitely it's not going to be all this thing, but I don't think it's really beef. But there could be something small there. Definitely there could be something small there. Because now Vitalik has all the billions and he could easily support ETC and make it great. Like very easily, where ETC would not have to be relying on Grayscale and other donations to fund developers. Okay. But of course, he abandoned it a long time ago and he's not going back to it. So yeah, so that is that. Hey, hi, what's up? Interview again. Yes, I want to interview him again, but this time I want to find a specific topic so that the interview is not too long. So we don't cover the whole history again, because I think a lot of people found the interview helpful, but then a lot of people were not. A lot of people didn't watch the whole thing, and this generation, attention span is not 2 hours. so there's that. There's that. Doge, man, you can't mess with Doge, people. You can't mess with Doge. Look at Doge. You wouldn't even know that we're just coming from a crash. It's like, okay, I'm just hanging around here. I dropped a little from 50 something, but I'm still right at 49 something. So Hulk, a ton. And guess what? That misinformation could actually be good for people who are how do I put it? Stacking or hoarding, whatever, ETC, because it could suppress it for a long time. But if ETC is able to go this coming August, ETC would have gone a full year without an attack. And guess what? The people who have attacked before, and even 2019, there were 4 attacks. Okay. You think they don't want money? You think they don't want to do it again? Of course, they've been trying to do it. So if it's able to get a full year without attacks, a little bit of trust will come. If it's able to get 2 full years without attacks, more trust will come. Guess what will happen after 3 full years? Now there will be full belief that it cannot be breached. The attack cannot happen anymore. And if within that time frame, they how do I put it? Within that time frame, if they're able to implement the SHA-3, which is the algorithm that would be unique to ETC, which is now the same from ETH, so that the ETH miners cannot just come with their mining gear and attack ETC again, like they've done over and over and over again. Then that's when Donald's price predictions might start looking like they will come true. So it's a couple of things, but what this gives is that it gives people who are interested in stocking up on ETC, it gives you enough time, to slowly stock up on it. So yeah, I'm gonna have a plan myself. I don't know, buy a certain number each week, and if a bear season comes, that would be the great opportunity for you to slowly buy in a year. So I don't know if you're gonna buy maybe I'll buy 10, 20 each week, whatever, and you just keep doing it based on what you can afford. And I'm not gonna limit my next bear season buying season to ETC. No, I there will be several others that I'll be stockpiling as well. So yeah, there's that. You got 100 more ETC at 86. My man. There you go. I'm sure that's already doing well. Nice. I've seen Vit saying it's a dead coin, easy to hide. Donald does, but a lot of people might not be able to spend those 2 hours to watch that video. So I'm definitely going to cut it into smaller, portions. So you do you think ETC will be mineable after SHA-3 with GPU? I think, okay, so Donald actually did an interview with Alex Chanov, who is working on this SHA-3 right now. He's the team lead, and I think it will be mineable, but it will be CPU mineable. So this is where I want to kind of like go ahead of the curve. So right now, Monero is mineable, but now with GPU, but with CPU, right? But right now, Monero is not very profitable. I mined Monero way back, and there was there was a brief period I had access to quite a few computers, and I would mine them from Chrome overnight. But CPU, you need a very good CPU. You need a very good top of the line CPU to make good profit. But right now, GPU is what's hot. GPU mining is what's hot. So all these Ethereum stuff, you can get even the slowest CPU, and once your GPUs are good, you'll be good. But SHA-3 is most likely going to be CPU, not GPU. And that again might make it more secure. So now that CPUs are not expensive, maybe if bear seasons come, if bear season comes and processors are like very, very cheap, I might start stockpiling on processors. Not just stockpiling them, I'll get them and just start mining Monero with them, just so I have my CPU rig, ready. But then again, you can't be 100% sure when it will be implemented. So, all right. The new computer coin. So I don't know too much about it, so I'm not going to talk about it. Okay, but I am going to learn about it. It's on my list of things to learn about. So, yeah, it came out of the window and it started doing some great things, and I was surprised to see it all the way. It was all the way up there somewhere. Now it's down to number 9. It's falling quite a bit. It's falling by 48% since it came out. A lot of people FOMO'd into it when it first came out. So I haven't learned much about it, so I'm not gonna talk about it right this very minute. Okay, let's see how 92. That's good. ETC is holding up. Doge is holding up. All right, let's see what else do we have. BTC will be back to old prices and when? Stormy Lucifer. That is a Stormy Lucifer. That's a good question. That question is very hard to answer. Okay. I haven't ruled out the fact that this could be the beginning of the bear season. I haven't ruled out that fact. Okay. But then again, I'm not gonna just sit here and be like, oh, this is not the end. This is not the end. No, I don't know. Just like you, I don't know. But my thing is this bearish season has been kind of forced. It's not very natural of the movement of the market. It's been forced with different factors. And earlier in the video, I had explained that I believe it's the billionaire feud. Elon and Silbert. Those two guys right now, they just hate each other to the core, and they don't care what it takes to piss the other one off. But what they refuse to learn is that if you try to kill crypto in any way, you kill the entire crypto, not just the one coin you're trying to fight. Okay, so it's a fine line. It's a pretty fine line. And then there is tax season. So I was showing the Bitcoin chart earlier. I think I took it off. Yeah. So guys, when Bitcoin had hit here, actually, let me do. If I do all, that might be way too much. Okay, so this was a previous all-time high. Okay, it did hit 20,000 in December 2017. So in December 2020, okay, when it went all the way to 28,000, right? a lot of people were in some serious profits because it had dropped all the way down to about 3,000, 5,000 here. Here, it was $5,000 here. So a lot of people bought at that time, 3,000. A lot of people bought. So within a few months, here they were. The price was 28,000, and it was December. And the last time it happened in December of 2017, guess what? By January, it just started going down and down and down, and then we went into a bear season for a whole 3 years, right? So at this point, people thought that, oh, we are at 20,000. We just passed 20,000. It's the end of December. 2 days to the end of December, it's 28,000. A lot of people sold. A lot of people sold for a lot of profit. Now, all those capital gains, okay, if you do your taxes, correctly, a lot of people were in some deep profits, and they had to actually pay a lot in taxes. They were not getting a refund. Okay, so but people who invest will not take money out at the end of December and wait around till they use the money to pay whenever they file taxes. No. So that money is probably invested back into other crypto or stocks or whatever, and they had to kind of sell off to have the money ready, to pay taxes. And today was the deadline. So that's just one theory that I have. But if it's true, then Bitcoin should slowly get back to normal bull run, and then we should expect the normal bear season to come. But then again, do not rule out the fact that this could be the beginning of the bear run. Let that be at the back of your mind. Just have that at the back of your mind. Just a little voice there saying this could be the beginning, but at the same time, look at other factors and see that, hey, it could bounce back. All right, what do we have? But why would we go with Doge? Doge is the same proof of work as BTC. Yes, but again, Elon was trying to say that he wanted to make the blocks of Doge, is it smaller or bigger? Like he wanted to have more blocks and make it spend less energy, okay, to mine more blocks at a time. But then Donald McIntyre, when I interviewed him and we asked him about this, he said that actually reduces the security of Doge. Okay, that actually reduces the security of Doge, and that is what people who do not fully understand crypto, believe. But if you do understand crypto, chopping up the blocks like that to make Doge more efficient is going to make it easily breachable. I don't know if that makes sense, but again, Elon is trying to do what he can to piss off, Barry Silbert, who has $32 billion entirely in Bitcoin. Okay. Elon has his money in different things. Okay. But Barry Silbert is relying very heavily on Bitcoin, so he's able to hit him hard where it hurts. And then everybody's feeling the punch along the way. Okay, we'll talk about ICP next time. Yes, guys, please like and subscribe if you're new here. It goes a long way to help the channel. Man, did I? Elon is an engineer, not an environmentalist. AMC, what? Did I miss what? Is it time to go? Man, we might be getting close to this squeeze, or we might actually be in the squeeze. What? How did my AMC not just show up? What? Wait, 15.49? Are you serious? That is squeezing right there. All right, don't get me too excited. My I had some option calls from a week and a half ago that were up about 300 and almost 320%. And right now they're probably up like 500%. That is sick. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Whether I decide to sell or not, we'll see. I already sold So for that round of calls that I did, I've already sold half of them, and I'm already at a 200% profit on that. I got all of them when it was 9 point something. So they were a little bit out of the money, so they were more risky. But I smelled a spike in prices, so I went for it. Don't do it though. Play safe with credit spreads and stuff. You'll be much safer. But sometimes when the market beats you so much for so long, you're tired of being safe. Just gotta do some stuff. Okay. Cosmos Atom, great project. Great project. We'll talk about that more later, but it's a great project. That I can say that it's a great project right away. Scared. What if Elon got exposed in a scam to replace? So here's the thing. You guys know of I keep saying this. You guys know of John McAfee. John McAfee is in jail right now. He's in jail in Spain. What did he do? He shilled stuff, including what? Dogecoin. Okay. But here is what Elon is not doing. So John McAfee would tweet that, hey, you guys need to buy this or buy that. And the moment he tweets it, the things start spiking. 10 minutes later, he sells every single one that he has. Or sometimes a company will come to him. Some of these new crypto companies will come to him, and then they'll give him several million coins. That, hey, can you promote this coin for us? He said, sure. So he'll just go and post it on his social media. And he's a very popular person. Buy this, buy that. And then once you buy, he sells everything. So he dumps right on the spike. Every now and then he does it the next day. But it's always on the spike. And so, I mean, when he was investigated, his was clearly a pump and a dump scheme that he was doing. But I doubt Elon is knowing very well, with all the lawyers he has and, all the money and potential he has, will risk pump and a dump. I doubt he's doing that. I think he's trying to make more of a statement. He's trying to be more remembered on this earth. So he's trying to do something extraordinary. That's probably what he's trying to do. So, I don't think he's a scam. I just think that he's gotten to a point where he's, how do I put it? His lack of fear of the system is a danger to a lot of us, especially those of us who invest in crypto and securities that he is, in charge of. Like, Tesla went down by a lot today because some of the investors in Tesla are slowly losing trust. They're like, this guy is behaving a little childish sometimes. He needs to keep his head up and avoid these Twitter wars and stuff like that, because that war that you got in right now, Bitcoin went down 30%. Somebody lost money on their life savings. I'm not saying invest with your life savings, but somebody did. Somebody lost money on their life savings. It probably didn't affect him much, but it affected somebody really hard. So there's that. But I doubt he's definitely not a scam. He's definitely not a scam. He might be getting a little over, but he's an eccentric character. I still like him. I feel like with time he might come to his senses and turn around and and be the great guy we all know. The next fight, normal people, of course, that's what happened. Oh, he did. Interesting. I'm sure the Tesla board, might not be happy with him. So, my email. So if you go to my about section, my email is in there. The YouTube, you go to about, my email is in there. Shiba Inu has potential, and what is the utility? Okay, so Shiba Inu is a meme of a meme of a meme. It has potential in the short term if you are very good at reading technical analysis and going with the pumps and jumping off before it dumps. It does have some potential, but what it's for me, it's definitely not a long term. It's definitely not a keeper for me, right? But it has a little bit of a crowd. Nothing close to Doge. But in the short term, very short term, if you're able to catch the very bottom, you could ride with it. But again, this is just my personal opinion. Tomorrow Shiba Inu might be $10 and I might have missed out on 10,000% gains, but that's my opinion right now. So unless, I mean, I've gone to the website, I've actually, done a little bit research on them. They are rolling on the Doge hype, on the meme coin hype. Nothing spectacular as of yet. Hey, made it early. What's up, Michael? What's up, Michael? Yeah, I'm trying this evening live out. Do a little bit in the morning and then do a little bit in the evening. That way, I can catch different people. You sold all your Doge for 12K. 12K profits. Good job. Good job. Good job. I feel nervous when I buy at a fairly high price. 116. What did you buy at 116? Did you buy Ethereum Classic at 116? I think you should be all right. Ethereum Classic at 116, you should be all right. The signs that Ethereum Classic is showing here, these are good signs, guys. These are good signs for a coin that came from $30, went up all the way to $180, came back down all the way to $75, and somehow didn't go back down all the way to $50. It's now holding up, slowly trying to inch back up to the $100 mark. My what I want to see from ETC is get to $100 and stay above $100. That's all I want to see from ETC. So we'll see how it holds up. Let me open a tab for ETH because in my opinion, ETH is now the market leader in terms of however ETH moves, that's how most other altcoins move. So for now, let me give it the 15-minute or 5. Let's do 5 minutes. 5 minutes is more entertaining. Okay. This. Okay, not looking. We'll see what it does. You're still buying the dip? What are you buying? What are you buying this dip? I want to know. God is still using people. Okay. I have seen your comment. I think you've been spamming some stuff. So stop spamming. You thought the interview was great and informative. Nice. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna try to see if I can cut it to be short, but at the same time preserve all the information, because I feel like he was just going from one point to the next, to the next. So the people who really wanted to learn about ETC, watched it all. So that's good. And he connected me to some other important people in the ETC family. So I think I'm gonna schedule that one too very soon, and have the next interview probably with the boss of the ETC cooperative. Like and subscribe, guys. Let's see here if you guys are being good or not. If we have more than 60 likes on the video, then it means you guys are being good. Otherwise, you guys are not being good. We have 26 likes. Come on, there's 100 people watching. No. All right. Anyway, thank you for being here. Anyway, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe as well. Dave into the house. BTC, ETC, BCH, Doge charts all look the same. Interesting. Something is happening. Hey, Jen. Hey, good to see you. Yes, I'm trying the evening one. So you said you show up. So okay, I see you showed up. Good job. You've been marked present. What's up, Mabe? The squeeze is on already. Not quite. Oh, you mean for AMC? Probably, yeah. Probably AMC. I missed. Did you say not sorry? I didn't hear. Wait, not sorry. I'm confused. I don't know when I said not sorry, but I don't know. Somebody said the squeeze is on. 4 out of my 5 minutes are up for me now. Go Cardano, Polygon. Oh yeah. Let's let me duplicate this guy so we can take another look at what is it? Cardano. Okay, Cardano seem to have cooled down quite a bit. And then let's add Polygon, Matic. Probably went right over it, didn't I? Probably did. Polygon. Yeah, their logo is a little weird. Holy Polygon. My goodness, Matic. Matic has zero chill, zero respect for a bear market. So this morning when I went live, everything was red and Matic was just green, and more green. So yeah, Polygon is on fire, people. Polygon is on fire. BTC recovery time, it depends. The question is this run over? Okay, and so far my 2 arguments are tax season. Okay, last year by December a lot of people took profit, lots of profit from BTC, and tax season ended today, and a lot of people had to file today and pay. Some people had to pay more than 100,000 because of how much they made. So where did they get this money from? They had to sell off some BTC, sell off some Ethereum, sell off some stuff to be able to get the money to pay. The other thing is the Billionaire feud. It seems like the feud has calmed down a little bit, and that could help. That could help. That could help everything bounce back. So there is that. Okay, Ahmed said the move to SHA-3 will be sometime in August. How Ahmed, how did you come up with August? So it will have to be approved, and I'm not 100% sure. I can actually email Donald and ask him directly. But I watched his interview with Alex, and Alex is the team lead for SHA-3, but Alex is working for he's working for, what is it? He's working for a big company full time, okay? And he's the team lead for SHA-3 right now. So see, that's one of the problems with ETC. And a bunch of the people that are on the team are also working full time elsewhere. And so that's what's making it harder for them to push the time limits on these things. And of course, when they finish, they're gonna run it by Hoskinson, I believe, just to have another eye on it. So, I mean, it could happen, but I don't know if there's a direct timeline, but I can ask further, but I'm not sure. But if it happens this August, that would be huge. That would take ETC from here to, bragging, spot. So, but I doubt it's going to be this August. So we'll see. But that would be huge, by the way. That will be huge if that happens. ETC will be the only coin on the latest mining algorithm. Check out what Edward Snowden said about BTC. Tell me, Stormy, tell me, guys, do you see what's happening to Matic over here? Do you see what I see? Is it you guys who are buying this thing or what? Oh man, bought some ETC at 90. Nice. I got a few myself at like 84. Just a few. So yeah, it's holding up. Is it still holding up above 92? Not quite. It's 91 now, but that's fine. How is Doge doing? Come on, just get to 50 already. 50 cents. 50 cents. Let's go. 50. Go. Smash the like button, guys. It goes a long way to help the channel. It goes a long way to help the channel. Okay, let's see what Marcus. If Doge is an open network, what Doge programmer is equal? That's a good question, but there are Doge programmers. I know this because there's actually a Doge Reddit for just blockchain developers. I joined that. They actually needed some help to update their requirements for Coinbase listing, and they asked for help, and a bunch of different blockchain developers from different projects volunteered to come and help. So you know they got that much help, and if they got that much help with no money, okay, I'm pretty sure they'll get a lot of help with a lot more money. So yeah, there are some there, but I'm pretty sure that tweet that he tweeted, he probably tweeted that before he tried to contact anyone. It was all part of the war, man. It was part of the tweet war. Patient money, stop spamming. I love it. Good observation. Thank you. What's up, Kelly? How you doing? Breaking away from the crypto market, do you have any opinion on NEO stock prices? Hey, Michael, NEO is a huge stock of mine that I'm a little bit too attached to. So I may not give you a very fair opinion on it, but they say don't get married to stocks, but I did get married to NEO, and that was my problem, because I had a few very early on, before it even hit $20, and then when it did hit 40, 50, all I could think about was just buying up this thing, because I was seeing some high numbers by the end of the year. By the end of this year, I was expecting at least 150. So I kept buying NEO even all the way up to $62. At $62, I made one of my biggest NEO purchases. Okay, so I've made some bad decisions just because I was a little too attached to NEO, and when the institutional investors decide to cycle and screw tech stocks over, guess what? All my tech stocks were screwed over very heavily. But I've just been very stubborn with NEO. I just, I keep buying it. Though. So it's one of those. Every now and then you pick a horse in the race, and then you load it up and see what happens. So I'm not gonna give you a very fair this thing on NEO, because I am very bullish on NEO. Some people are on the edge, some are not, but I think there may not be too many winners in this electric car race, but NEO is going to be one of them. Okay, and sometimes if you miss the boat on I don't know if you guys watched the interview, if anybody remembers that part of the interview where Donald went off and was talking about like mobile phones, cars, and there's always the number one that has the biggest market share. And if you miss the boat on that, you don't have to chase it to get an additional 40%. You can get you can chase the number 2 or number 3 or number 4, and maybe from number 6 or downwards, they will just diminish with time. So with how big they are in China, and how China is big, and how they are in the process of getting government contracts and stuff like that, I think is going to be one of the key players. So yeah, if you missed on Tesla, you might have a chance with NEO. But a lot of people who are very American centric when it comes to investing, which is another thing that they don't like NEO. So there's that. Okay. Walmart's call is tomorrow. We get to find out if they bought BTC. Interesting. Well, if they did, it's going to be exciting. We'll see. Yeah, we're still talking about ETC, man. We're still talking about ETC. What question do you have? Matic. Let's see Matic again. Holy cow, it is still going. Oh, it did hit 1.9. Do you guys see that? It did hit 1.9 and it just bounced right off. Man, I wonder what all is driving it. Am I still interested in SafeMoon? I do have some SafeMoon. You know, just because I mean the truth is I got in a little early, right? And so but that's not what is clouding my judgment on SafeMoon. I sold most of my SafeMoon, by the way, most. So I got in a little early. I'm out with some profit, and now I just have a little in riding. I think it has potential, but the potential is long term. But the thing I see is a lot of the SafeMoon investors cannot hold the stock for 4 years. I don't think they can hold the crypto for 4 years. I think what might happen is that they might get impatient and do a massive sell-off. And I also need the SafeMoon team to be a little bit more professional. So they have the right idea. They need to be able to execute properly, do an AMA smoothly. If you can't get those little things right, then it's hard for people to trust you with money. AMC building up to squeeze. Let's check the AMC aftermarket again real quick. 1549. This is going to be something interesting to watch tomorrow. Man, this is going to be exciting to watch tomorrow. I might get rid of like 5 calls in the morning if it gets like 16, 17. Get rid of a few calls in the meantime. Oh, we have a super chat. Yo, thank you. You bought 1 million Shiba for $16. Good investment. That's a hard one. So for these coins, right? What I'd advise is these kind of coins. Be careful with them. Okay, if you are able to catch the bottom, you can ride and get out. But for $16, you are looking at profiting in the long term. Okay, otherwise, I'm sure by the time you even sell it, fees will get a hold of you. There's a high probability that most of these coins will not last. There's a very high probability that a lot of these coins will not last. So a lot of these coins, if you want to ride the wave, if you can, get in with a little bit more than that, and you get a quick 100% or something, and you dip, because it's very volatile. I've seen it lose like 70% in 2 days. Okay, so just be careful. But it has a big crowd, so that's the thing. Shiba has a big crowd. They are trying to be the next Doge, but at the same time, with the least shake, they lose the most. So just be really careful with a coin like Shiba. You can ride it, but it's a wild bull. You gotta know how to ride a wild bull. All right. You came up with August because Alex said in August 2020 on Twitter. Interesting. It will take 6 weeks for approval. Then he said it will go live in 1 year. Okay, so here's what happened, guys. In 2020, when the hack happened, Alex, the whole project was pretty much like out the window. It took a lot for him to pick back up, for the whole project to pick back up. So everything went back to square one. Okay, it's in August 2020 when the attack happened, it shook up a lot of things. It took a while for them to actually go back to start working on the project again. So the interview of Alex with Donald it happened in February, and in February he couldn't definitively tell us when it will go live, but a bunch of stuff had passed, a lot of things, and they were just waiting for some approval. So you might be right. Who knows? If it does come in August, it's going to give ETC a big boost, and Donald might actually be right about his 1,000 2021 prediction, because that's a huge catalyst if it does happen in August. So yeah, there's that. I hope you're right, Ahmed. I hope you're right. And yeah, good job keeping up with Alex and stuff, man. It's like people don't understand that there are people who are working behind the scenes for ETC. They don't understand. My thoughts on ADA. Okay, so ADA, guys, this morning on the stream, I was telling people that, hey, I discovered something on ADA, and I was telling people to calm down, but now I'm not saying calm down anymore. I'm saying if you see it under $2 in the short term, under $2 is a buy. So here's why I am saying under $2 is a buy in the short term. So today I realized that 71% of all the Cardano in circulation is currently staked. When they stake it, it means they're not going to trade it. They're not going to sell it because it popped up to $3. Nope, it's staked, and they are staking it to get the annual the APR, and then again, it still has the value that it has. So 71% is staked. How much do you have to trust a coin to stake that much of it? That's incredible. It means Hoskinson is doing a very good job at convincing people that, hey, he can lead them to the promised land, and they are believers, and they just keep buying it on a regular basis and staking it. So that's what they're doing, staking Cardano. So yeah, so there is that. Cardano is being staked very, very heavily, and that is going to make it hold price levels. That is going to make it very hard for super sharp sell-offs to happen, because 71% of all the Cardano in circulation is staked. That means that if the demand of Cardano rises right now, there's only 30% of all the available supply left. That's what we are all going to be fighting over. And guess what? Supply and demand. When the demand puts pressure on the supply, prices go up, and people still hit the sell wars. So when prices go up and people keep buying, the price is gonna shoot. So Cardano, because of the 71% that's staked, it has this huge potential of just spiking. Even though the market cap looks pretty big already, it still has a lot of room to go, and it's not going on thin air. It has real world projects that are being updated every now and then, and an active team, and a great leader. A lot of people, some people may not like Charles Hoskinson, but he's one of the smartest blockchain minds around alive today. So there's also that factor. And there was this other factor about Cardano that was not very this thing is I realized that almost all the crypto funds that trust, so that's institutional investors who invest in Cardano, almost all of them, none of them had Cardano. And the question is why? Okay, the question is why? And that is what might attract Elon Musk to Cardano, because none of these trusts have Cardano. And the question here is why? So that's also something to think about. And after I've pieced all that together, I'm thinking about doubling my Cardano. But I didn't take any action today just because, dude, man is low on cash, man. These dips make you low on cash. That's all I'm saying. All right. Matic looking up. Hulk Hogan. Mr. Dragon, you'll be buying Matic if it chills. Yeah, it has no chill, man. It has no chill. Let's see what it's doing. Well, it looks like it's chilling a little bit, but I don't know. It likes the green. It does like the green. Polygon, you have a little skin in the game and decided to partake. I like your choice of words, partake. Elon is peeling off your skin. Oh Lord. Yeah, Elon man. Okay. What's your passion project? Oh, Dexter. Nice. Thank you. You like that? Thank you. I tried. When I watched that video today, there is a lot that I feel like I could have done much better, but your video was professional and epic. I'm not gonna lie. your video was professional and epic. It wasn't that long. I don't know. I think it was about 3 minutes. I don't know. If you don't mind me playing, hey, I might get some people you know, to your channel as well. Hey, this is I'm a creative, so if you create any form of art in any form and you want me to show it, I will show it. So good job, my man. I was very impressed with your cinematic flow, man. It was exceptional. You're holding on to yours too. It's tough to let it go. Oh, wait, you got it. You said it's going to be 65 by end of the year. Yeah, I was thinking 150. That was my prediction way back. But now with the way we've been hammered so hard in the tech sector for so long, Neil, yeah, I don't know if it gets to 65 by end of the year. That'll be good. But I think the stock market will bounce back again, at least by beginning of fall. Things might pick up again. So that's when. So these slow seasons are the seasons that you buy. Okay, stocks are cheap. You could close your eyes and type any 4 letters on your keyboard and then buy that stock. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just kidding. What's up, Serge? Hey, isn't Robinhood coming out since it now matches with the regular price? But the funny thing is, we started talking about Robinhood being a little bit more expensive, and then boom, they switch on us. Now they match the regular price, to the T, and they are still scamming us either way, because the mere fact that you don't own the coin, the mere fact that you cannot buy the coin and then use it for transaction, send it out somewhere else and swap it or do anything, that alone, that in itself is you're being scammed. So you're not even buying the coin. They shouldn't even call it that, oh, you just bought Doge or etc. No, they should give it a different name. You just bought our Doge. That's what you bought, our Doge, which is a derivative of Dogecoin, which is a fiat asset. That's what Grayscale does. So when you go to Grayscale, they don't say, hey, you just bought ETC. No, they don't tell you that you bought ETC. They tell you bought ETCG, which is a share, which is a derivative of ETC. So yeah, let me see, ETCG. Okay, so this is ETCG, right? This is what Grayscale sells to you, okay? And they call it what do they call it? So if you go to Grayscale and you're buying 1 share of Ethereum Classic, okay, they are like a trust for Ethereum Classic. So they are selling you a cash equivalent, which is not going to be 1:1 with the real coin price. So ETCG is 0.88 price of the real Ethereum Classic. Okay, but guess what? You see this, right? You see the disparity here. You see 7.5, and you see Ethereum Classic at 90. Okay, if you short ETCG and you want to replenish ETCG, for each ETCG you have to purchase 0.88 Ethereum. That's close to 1 Ethereum, guys. Okay, if 0.88, you have to purchase that to replenish every single one that you shorted. And this ETCG has been shorted very heavily from the 2 videos that I made earlier, those who have seen it. So we know that they have to buy a lot of real ETC from the open market to come and make up for these shorts. So it's going to get interesting here. I'm getting a little off track, sorry. Back to what you were saying. So here's the thing. Robinhood has different ways of making money off of you. More than 70% of the people who buy on Robinhood just go and, they go with buy Doge, buy with maximum, and they swipe up, and that's it. They don't go through the whole process of setting a limit buy, And every time you just swipe up, guess what? They buy it with a little room, a little cushion. They keep that difference. Okay, so they buy it a little bit more expensive, tell you only got this much Doge. Oh, you only got 55 Doge. Meanwhile, they could have bought it this low, okay, and you would have gotten like maybe 60 Doge. And no, they'll say you only got 55 Doge, and then they'll keep the difference. So if you are buying on Robinhood, place limit orders. It might take a little longer to fill, but you'll be able to sell and buy at exact prices. That way they don't jip you. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I missed a lot of comments. Jeez. Okay, somebody says buy Facebook. Okay, you only have a little. Yo, Mr. Dragon likes to sell, man. Dude, you guys need to learn from Mr. Dragon. He is the profit taker. I remember him taking profit from ETC at 140, taking profit the next day, taking profit. That's good. That's good, Mr. Dragon. Please like Solana. Hey, evening. What's up, Christian Warrior? What's up? ANKR, I'm indifferent on that. Indifferent. Okay, I have no thoughts on that. It's not good or bad. Solana, yes, Solana is looking pretty good. I might pull it up in a second here. Mindy, yes, that's what I said. No thoughts on that. I'm completely indifferent on that. Yes, please turn off caps lock. Stop shouting, guys. What's up, Omar? How you doing? Lots of ANKR holders in here. My goodness, I've looked at it a few times, and I haven't made a decision on it. It's just I'm just involved in so many projects. So sometimes, but hey, I could look at it a little bit more for you guys. Anthony, you might buy some SHIB for fun. Where can I buy it directly without having to get another coin to transfer? If you're on KuCoin, you can buy directly on KuCoin. And yeah, KuCoin, I got it like a week or two ago, and that same night I got it, I was able to okay, hold on, I got. All right. So okay, where we at? You sure hope it goes back to 75? Are you talking about Doge? Yeah, I'm sure if it gets to 75 this time, a lot of people might actually take some profits and probably wait to see if it dips so that they can buy back in. Okay. Sure hope, man. Selling some or all? That's a good question. XLM, yeah, let's see how XLM is doing real quick. Actually, let me the time. I didn't even check the time. I'm like, I was trying to see if AMC is still going, but I checked the time. I'm like, oh, aftermarket is over. So I'm gonna see SLM real quick here. XLM, not too shabby. Not too shabby. XLM was holding up yesterday when everything was not looking good. So I don't think it's doing too poorly. It's just correcting a little bit here. All right. What else do we have? Do you think there will be any new coins or tokens that will be something in 5 to 10 years? I've been thinking about Nano, Alpha. Possibly. When you find these new coins, don't find coins that just say, oh, just hold it and you gain value in it, or just do this and do that. All those are just running off of short-term hype. Find ones that have real world solutions, real world utilities. And those ones are stuff that you should be looking at, in 5 to 10 years. VT, man, I keep talking about VT, man. VT is a great project. It's one of the top coins when it comes to supply chain management, and they don't have too much competition, guys. So I think it's just a matter of time until mass adoption of VT comes in, and especially with this new generation just taking up jobs, because one of the main problems they faced was trying to get people to test their to test blockchain solutions on in warehouses, because people in warehouses and stuff are used to these old Excel forms, and it's hard to get them to use something else. So there's a lot of potential there. And if you have VET, make sure you get VTHO as well. If you have VET, store it in your own wallet. Exodus wallet is free online, or is it offline? And when you do that, you get free VTHO. It auto generates VTHO. Okay. But if you keep it on Binance and you keep trading it back and forth, you're not going to get any VTHO. So, okay. Someone who moved all their Bitcoin Cash into ADA over 800. Interesting. My Ghana brother, what's up, Ghana today? What's up? What do I think about VT? Oh, that's what I just spoke about. So I hope you heard it. Yeah, great coin, great project, man. Supply chain management. It's going to have its day very soon here. Alexander, XLM, solid. XLM has lots of real world applications. I don't, I need to get an update on the Ukraine project and some other stuff, but XLM, I honestly expected them to be far ahead today, but they're not as far ahead as I thought they would be. But that doesn't, stop them from being a great project. BTT, I like the project, but I don't like the boss of the project. So it's just a personal bias. It's a great project, peer-to-peer, whatnot, but I just don't like Justin Sun. I don't trust him enough. That's just what it is. But that doesn't mean he's not smart. He's a very smart guy. I just don't trust him enough. I don't think he can see the project through. I think he's very, he wants to be on Instagram, be in sports cars, be chilling. So once the project starts taking off again and the market capital goes up much and he sells a few coins, and then, okay, he gets some more new toys and he's going to stop focusing on the project. It's just a personal opinion. I could be completely biased, but that's what I'm telling you. Practicing your ping pong skills just in case we meet one time. Oh man. I don't know, man. I don't like to brag, but when it comes to ping pong, when it comes to table tennis, there are very, very few people who can beat me, man. Very few people who can beat me. Very few. I'm actually yet to explore the Texas ping pong community and see how far it gets. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I am a nationally rated table tennis player, guys. Guys, look me up. I am a nationally rated table tennis player. So be careful. Be careful what you ask for. Um, just read an article that said one of the co-creators of Doge called Musk a self-absorbed grifter. Interesting. The article claimed also that Musk and Doge devs have been working together since 2019. Interesting. Interesting. That's interesting. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you can put the article in the Discord. I want to take a look at it. So I didn't hear from Hazy this morning, and I didn't hear from him this evening either. I hope he's okay, because the weird thing is there's no other way of trying to reach out to him. So we'll see. Let me post the link in here. Invite people. Copy. So yeah, so guys, when you get into the Discord, I just posted the Discord link. When you get into the Discord, just check the question. It has some rules, right? Just check those boxes, and then you'll be in. Okay. All right, let's see. What else do we have? How to stake ADA. There are different ways to do it, but it varies between exchange to exchange. Okay, some exchanges allow you to stake it in a different way, and then ADA also allows you to stake it directly with them. So I think you can look that up quite easily. Digibyte, no current thoughts, but absolutely nothing against them. No current thoughts on Digibyte. Can you stake ADA on Coinbase? I actually don't know. I have to research that. I do not know. We spoke about XLM earlier. You can rewind the video. Solid project. Mr. Dragon, I think I might put my limit sell for Doge at the same price. It would be greedy if you put it at 80. Yeah. Well, I think for Doge, guys, I feel like there might be a little bit of a sleeping period. I don't know if you guys remember between when we went up to 8 cents the first time, and we pulled back. It took a long time for us to hit 10 cents. That period was several weeks, if not 6-7 weeks. So actually, why not just pull it up? I'm just gonna pull up excuse me. I'm just gonna pull up the Doge. Man, look at this. Doesn't even look real. Let's do the 3 months. Maybe, is that enough time to cover? Yeah, that's enough time. Okay, so this is where we started from. Okay, not even here. 3 months is not enough. We need year to date. That's perfect. So this is where Doge started from, guys. It was 0.00800 whatever 00, and then all of a sudden we got the jump all the way to 5 cents. Okay, then we got the other jump again all the way to 8 cents. So this was the quote unquote pump that was kind of orchestrated. And this is Monday, February 8th, 2021. Doge was 8 cents. After that, what happened to Doge? Doge started dipping. It even dipped all the way down back to 4 cents. Touched 3 back to 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4 from February 14th all the way to April 9th. So from February, okay, February, March, April, okay, that's how long it took. And this thing was just dormant, weeks and weeks of dormancy, nothing happening before the next pump, the next event happened. So it's possible that we might get into another short term of just dormancy, and maybe this might not be as long as before, but of course it will also depend on what events are coming up for Doge. So anyway, just mentally prepare for a period like this, and periods like this, these are good times you can accumulate a coin you believe in. Okay, if it gets to a point where it's just kind of like flat, because it stayed at 5 cents forever. It wasn't doing anything. 5 cents. I wake up, I see 5 cents. I go to bed, I see 5 cents. I'm like, what's happening? So it could do the same thing again. So just be careful. Not be careful, but just be aware, be informed. All right. David said AMC buy now. All right, David. It's 1.93 Polygon. Jeez, 1.95. I don't even have room for it on my chart here anymore. Man. That's crazy. It's not crazy. It may take a bit, but hey, there you go. How high of a squeeze do I think AMC can get? Woof. AMC could go. I think AMC could possibly go to like 40, 50. That's what I'm thinking if a squeeze actually happens. But yeah, until it gets to about 25, a real squeeze hasn't happened. It's just a buying frenzy. And sometimes, not as sometimes, these days, people have to be very careful. The hedge funds are watching, like Donald said yesterday. The hedge funds are watching everything right now. They are watching. They are in all the groups. They want to know what's happening. They want to know who is saying what. So a lot of the hedge funds are long as well. Okay, so they are long with billions, and they can do some scare dumping along the way. So yeah, people just have to be careful. What's up? What's up? What's up? Ping pong photography, crypto. You know what? You gotta keep yourself in a way that you never be bored. So yeah, I'm never bored. Never bored. And Moni, I'm still waiting for you to schedule that photo shoot. Michael says done, posted it. Thank you. I'll check it out. That's the Discord, guys. If you're not in the Discord, jump in the Discord. Let's go. Franco PM, much appreciated. Thank you. Any thoughts on hot? Stayed as a low tokens. How old is this? How new or how old is it? How new or how old is it? And if I'm going to take a look at that, I am going to take a look at ANKR before I take a look at that real quick. So let me see here, because I did promise. I don't know if Omar is still here. So ANKR seem to be in the green, and I keep forgetting what it does. Okay, originates as a solution that utilizes shared resources in order to provide easy and affordable blockchain node hosting solutions. It was founded in November. Okay. Okay. I think I remember this guy. Interesting. Okay, so let me do the 1 month and see. Okay, this is the 1 month. How about the 3 months? Okay, so it kind of like shot up year to date. So it shot up quite recently. And it's right around. Okay, I'm just looking at the price action, guys. Nothing in depth, whatever. I have checked out this before, and it actually may have some good potential here. And I just like the fact that it's a coin back from 2017, and they do have staking, which is great. So somebody was asking about staking Cardano earlier. So for example, ANKR is allowing you to stake right through their website. You can do that with Cardano as well if you want to feel safe with that. So yeah, I don't have anything against ANKR. It definitely does not look like a spam, a scam. Why do I keep saying spam? a scam. Yeah, no, definitely not. So it might have some great potential. So now let's look at the other one you asked about. Okay, tomorrow I will spend the day watching AMC. It's going to be fun. All right. So what is it? HOT. All right, this is just a quick glance, guys. It's like some of these projects I'll have to go and research them after I get off. It's not every coin that I am knowledgeable on, but there are quite a few that I am knowledgeable on. And okay. Look at the price here. I'm gonna do year to date. It's funny how all these coins that you guys are bringing up have kind of like the same, shot up quite recently, and then in this downward trend. So when the coins are back in this downward trend, right? Don't just like right down here. I'm sure somebody bought thinking, oh, this was the bottom. It was just cool enough to continue the upward, and it kept going and it kept going, came up a little bit for air, and it kept coming down here. So make sure you use your technicals to kind of like catch the bottom at the very least if you're jumping on these projects. But if this is a project that you believe in, if you really believe in it, stockpile it. Okay. It seemed to have a pretty low market cap, 1.9. So that gives it some potential. And it's also a peer-to-peer, distributed platform. I like peer-to-peer stuff. It cuts out the middleman. But at the same time, there's a lot of competition with peer-to-peer. You have BTT, you have, quite a few others that will be competing. So ask yourself, how much do you think it's going to command in market share, and make decisions based on that. So I'm going to do all here, and I'm going to see when they started tracking it. And okay, this is also from 2018. So this might also have some potential. Yeah. Mr. How long am I streaming? Your wife is going to bed. You could chat. Okay, yeah. Tonight I didn't want to go too long. So I'm not gonna go too long tonight. But yeah, maybe let's chat. We'll chat tomorrow. You know what? I might change my mind. We'll see. My wife, she's the one who called me earlier. She has some work for me to do. She always has work for me to do. So if I'm able to skip on that work, then I might. Money, how do you buy on KuCoin? KuCoin, yeah. So when you get KuCoin, all your money is in the main account, right? You have to move it to the trading account. So let me see here. Let me open up KuCoin so I can. Okay, so when you click on the bottom, the bottom right that says assets, right? You have your main, trading, margin, futures, and pool X, right? So you can go to the main, and whatever you have there, you click and transfer it to a trading account. Once it's in the trading account, that's when you can buy stuff. And the way this market is going, try and stick with the USDT pair, so that if you smell a big crash, you sell and it goes into USDT and it stays there. Okay, the price does not change. But if you're in a BTC pair and the market is crashing, but you sell your stuff, guess what? When you sell your coins, they become Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is also still crashing. So you're not out yet. So it's a lot more steps, and you pay more fees to get out. So with the way the market is quite unstable, I would trade in a USDT pair. So that's just what I would do. Okay, let's see what all do we have. Ooh, man, too many, so many comments. Strumming since first March. This is the lowest Bitcoin has dropped. Yep. And again, there was somebody tweeted earlier today saying that In the past 10 years, every time Bitcoin has hit an all-time high, it's always pulled back by like, 30%, 30 to 40%. So whenever it does that, that's when it picks back up again. So here, let me go back to this and see. And Bitcoin seems to be holding up. Excuse me. Bitcoin seems to be holding up fine. Ethereum seems to be okay. And then we have BNB. Okay, Doge 49. Doge, do you guys notice this? Doge is not moving. It's just there. Just get to 50 already. Just get to 50. Come on. Somebody push it to 50. I know there are whales in here. Let's see. Polkadot, Bitcoin Cash. Okay, I'm just taking a quick glance at everything here. Chain, Stellar. Okay, man, I'm like, what is this? And of course, it's Polygon. So Polygon and Ethereum Classic been kind of fighting for this spot, and Ethereum Classic has been kicked off this spot. This time, probably for a long time. So we'll see. Right now, it's ETC and VChain that are going to fight over the number 18 position. So we'll see what happens. But ETC is doing relatively well compared to so many others in this bloodshed. Okay. So what else do we have? Oh, we have a super chat. Yo, thank you, Marcus. What's Marcus saying? Just wanted to say thanks. You've met some cool people in the Discord. Oh. Yo, I wish I would I wish I'll get there someday, but here's the truth. So even though there are so many comments coming, with time I get used to certain people and even their profile pictures. So when I see them, it's just easy to click on some of the names and stuff. So those of you who have been here from the beginning and stuff, guys, you guys are always going to have a special place. And I'm not going to get to a point. I know it's going to be hard, but I'm not going to get to a point where I only respond to super chats. I think a lot of big channels do that. I'm definitely not going to get to that point. If I, if I need an assistant to be there to be reading some of the comments, I mean, it will be very necessary. So it's not just going to be super chats. And again, the comments, man, that's where the fun is. That's where I read all you guys, you guys' thoughts, and I learned so much from the comments. I'm telling you guys, I learned so much from the comments. So there is that. I learned so many opportunities from the comments, man. When SafeMoon came out and nobody knew about SafeMoon, somebody in the comments told me about it. And again, I keep saying this: if I had bought $100 that day that I was informed about SafeMoon when it first came out, I would have made $300,000 a few weeks ago when it hit the high. But I didn't buy it that day. I bought it several days later. So I made a little bit of profit, but nothing close to that. And guess what? It was all from this comments. And that person, I haven't seen them here because I know for a fact they are probably on an island right now, because the day they even spoke about it, they already bought it the previous day. They got it like a day or two after it came out. I don't even know how they were able to get the contract number to buy it. So yes, I'm glad to be reading the comments as well. And I'll keep scrolling through the comments because that's the fun thing to do. You go ahead. 250 million? Do it, Michael. I want to see that 50. Let's go. Do it. Harmony just woke up. Let's take a look at Harmony. Let's take a look at Harmony 1. Harmony 1. All right, Harmony. Let's go, Harmony. Let's see. So, guys, Harmony, the creator of Harmony is my next target. I haven't sent him an email yet. I am going to, first of all, try to find his email and then send him an email and see if he gets back to me. So we'll see. We'll see. Now that we are past 10K, you never know, we might actually get a response. So we'll see. We'll see. I feel like YouTube 10K is kind of like the magic number. So I'm gonna try to get more, smarter people on here so that you guys can ask them questions and all that. Is it just me or your stream is always blurry? You know what? The other day I went back to watch the stream, and for some reason the stream that I was watching was not sharp. It's like I don't understand. I have fiber optic internet here. Internet's supposed to be really fast. I don't know if there's a setting that I have to activate or what. So guys, let me know if the stream is blurry. Let me know if you cannot see what's on the screen, because we have to find a way to fix that. Yeah, we have to find a way to fix that. Let me know if the screen is blurry to you guys. Otherwise, it could be from your end, Joseph. It could be from your end. Andrew says it's not blurry. So Andrew says it's not blurry. He said yes. So you have the settings on your side. You can turn that. Okay, sheesh, you wish. Don't worry, Michael. It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It is gonna happen. This is an actual chill screen. Thank you. Yes, we are all growing up, and we gotta grow up fast. It's like, so for like I was saying, when Donald gave me the email of the boss of the ETC cooperative, and it's like, yeah, I have to prepare to interview him because he's more technical. So if I tell you the stuff I've been learning in between streams, you won't believe it. But I need to sound like, I need to be able to ask him the right questions, and to ask him the right questions, I have to learn a lot more about the whole mining algorithms and blockchain lingo and stuff like that. So we'll see. I just got a notification from Weibo talking about Walmart having a call. So tomorrow is going to be an interesting day. Okay, Shiba Millionaire thinks that Shiba crypto will crash with AMC running this week. Usually stocks are the ones that crash, but you know what? If AMC is running, people might just jump blindly into AMC for a quick run. So there's, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see. I like to have different perspectives, though. That could be a lot of people in crypto might decide to, but it's hard to take money directly from crypto straight into stocks unless you are on Robinhood or Weibo. So that's the other thing. And today I actually sold off some stocks, and I wanted to purchase something. Okay, something. I don't always buy anything on any crypto on Robinhood or Webull, but I wanted to do it, and then I realized that, of course, you have to wait a day for it to mature before you can purchase. So, but it was just something small. I was just trying to do something real quick. So, what is this? What chart do we have that's going? Is that Harmony? Jeez. You guys are going to make Mr. Dragon crypto sell off. Oh man. So those of you who don't know, this is one of my favorite projects right here. So whenever it goes up, I start smiling. Yes, maybe it's showing you how to fix the setting. Not blurry ever. Awesome. What's up, Valinda? So your phone can go up to 720. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we solved that problem. So now I'm not too worried that is it you guys? Are you guys the ones that bought up the moment I opened it up? I think there might be a whale or two in here. Okay, so YouTube changed it. Yes. Okay, Joseph Mason, if you're watching you and a few others, you're new to stocks and crypto and you use Robinhood, is that a mistake? You own 7 ETC and this you cranked up this setting looks good now. Okay, so Joseph, yes, Robinhood is good for stocks. Okay, is good for stocks. In the sense that if you are new, it will not even allow you to buy some of these crazy penny stocks that have a red stop sign. Okay. TD Ameritrade will let you buy anything. TD Ameritrade believes that you are an adult and you do your own research and take your own risk. Robinhood treats everybody like, okay, you are beginners. This is the stocks you can buy, and this is what you cannot buy. But the good thing is that they don't charge you commission on stuff. So even with options and stocks, they don't charge commission. So that's great. But do not try not to use them for crypto, because the 7 ETC you have in Robinhood right now is not really ETC. It's a cash equivalent of ETC. Let me give you an example. If I'm just saying, if something is to happen, let's say this Friday ETC decides to boom go to $2,000. Okay, this is just a ridiculous number. If ETC decides to shoot to $2,000 this Friday, and oh, you want to quickly sell your ETC, well, Robinhood app has crashed and you cannot sell ETC. They're like, oh, your stuff is not available. And by the time they make it available, ETC is back down to $90. But here's what's happening with other real crypto exchanges, right? When you buy ETC, you can get like a free wallet. The Exodus wallet is free. Everybody should have an Exodus wallet. It's free and it's very dependable. I've kept quite a lot of money on it. I've moved it, put it back. It's been good to me so far. Okay, so you can just go to the exchange and send your ETC to your wallet, so that whenever ETC shoots up and you want to sell it, you can either send it to any exchange that you are on. If you are on Binance, you are on Anchor USD, you are on KuCoin, you can send it to that exchange and sell it there. If KuCoin is down, no problem. You can send your ETC to Binance and sell it on Binance. But with Robinhood, they are treating you like a child. They are the only ones who have your ETC, your quote unquote ETC, which is just a cash derivative. It's not really the coin. So it doesn't even serve the purpose that crypto is to serve. Crypto is supposed to be used for transactions. You cannot use your ETC on Robinhood for transactions because all the ETC is in this guy's wallet. What's the name of the CEO? It's in his wallet. Okay, he has one wallet that everybody's ETC is in there. He's like, trust me, I got it. It's here. So that's what I've been trying to explain. And people, they claim they are working on wallets, but they know that once they get the wallets, everybody's gonna pull their whatever from their exchange. So there's that factor. All right. Yo, lovely breeze. Thank you. Blessings. I hope you get it all back in 1,000-fold on one of these coins. Blessings. All right. Exodus may not support ETC. Last you checked. Huh. Let me see here real quick. That might be interesting. Hold on. All right, let's see what else we have there. Trying to open this up. I mean, ETC is still here. It's still here. You said it may not support it in the future. I'm I don't know if you mean in the future or right now. Okay. Is it worth to transfer? Is it worth the transfer fees to constantly move coins to exchange wallets? Well, probably not, but definitely safer than keeping it on, an unsafe exchange like Robinhood that tends to crash when everything spikes. Okay, but then if you are buying larger quantities, if you are up in the how do I put it? So there are specific coins that are great for transfer. So this is what I've been doing. Sometimes if I need to move money around quite a bit to be able to cash out or something, there are different coins that I use. I like either sometimes Raven coin or sometimes XLM very low. And for example, Raven coin, right? It has a transaction fee. It charges, or is it 0.1% Raven coin, if I believe, and that's fixed. Now, because Raven coin is not expensive, that is almost negligible right now. But if Raven coin ever gets to $1,000, $3,000 like Ethereum, those transaction fees will now be something. So, Hazy was even talking about this. I think he likes to move stuff around with XLM. So there are different coins that move around more easily, more fluidly, and then when you move them around, you can actually swap back. But it's a whole different process. But if you're not moving, if you're not dealing with a lot of money, then it may not be worth the pain of transferring back and forth. But if you make a large purchase, like you just purchased, $250,000 of a coin that you want to hold for 5 years, you don't leave it on some of these flimsy exchanges. You want to make sure you have some control over it, so that even if the exchange is hacked, you are safe with your coins. All right. What else do we have? 2000 ETC by Friday. What if it did go and hit 2000 by Friday? I'll come and cut out the clip and say, look, I'm a genius. Oh, okay. You use XLM to when I transfer. Exactly. So see, those are things that you guys need to learn. Find coins that have the fastest or cheapest transfer fees and stuff like that. Then you'll be all right. Jose says it's on Exodus. My man. How is your mining rig doing? Alex D says NFTR is going to explode soon. I did follow them a lot from the beginning, but I haven't quite kept up with them. But there is some potential out there as well. John, there's a question for you. They're asking if there's anything you are holding long. They want to know. So guys, we effectively have, I'm going to end this stream at 10:30 Central Standard Time. It's 10:12 now. So we have about 18 minutes left. 17 minutes left now. All right. Okay. Anytime someone asks about Robin, watch out, baby. You need to think about your decision. Yep. They're gonna find me. Oh man. Okay, you have desktop. Okay. Guys, please like and subscribe. Let's see how many likes we've been able to garner. We got 94 likes. That's good. So you guys have done well. We could make it 100. Just saying. Okay, that's good. All right. So what else you guys want to talk about while we're still here? Please, let's go. Then for the eToro got your ETC. Well, I mean, that's what we spoke about. Yeah, it depends on how large the amount is, but definitely, exactly. If eToro is hacked, you're hacked. It's gone. Guys, remember the hack that happened to Nice Hash? The people who were mining with Nice Hash. Okay. ATC, a Bitcoin was this high. Nice Hash was hacked. If you had 5 Bitcoin when Bitcoin was, I don't remember what the price was, but Bitcoin was high. Okay, let's assume Bitcoin was $10,000. Nice Hash was hacked, and they're like, "Oops, your money's gone, but we're gonna try and find a way to pay you back." So they wait several weeks. Bitcoin's price comes down from 10,000 to about 4,000, and they're like, "Oh, you had 5 Bitcoin with us, so here's your 5 Bitcoin." That's what they did. So they paid everybody back in the Bitcoin. By the time it was hashed, was very, very suspicious that Bitcoin was high. So with these exchanges, you never know when something shoots up really high and they tell you, oh, it's hacked. And then they wait till the price drops a lot, and then here you are. So who knows when they cashed out at that time and they waited for the price to dip for them to give your money back to you or not. So yeah, there's that. Okay. Welcome. Omar in the house. You're holding billions. What are you holding billions of? What did Alex D say? Oh, NFT art going to explode soon. Yeah. Well, hey, Omar, I wish you the best. I wish you the best too with NFT art. 100 ETC on Robinhood at $17. Nice. Is Robinhood good if you don't want to spend your coins? It's hard to tell, but I mean, when you get it on Robinhood, you're pretty much stuck. You are stuck on Robinhood. It's not how do I put it? When you get it on Robinhood, you're stuck. You cannot pull out the coin. You can only sell it. Okay. Here's the danger. Let's say you decide to move your ETC. Okay, so that would mean sell your ETC, wait for how many days for your money to mature, and now send the money to your bank account. You have to wait another 5 days, 3 days, and then once the money hits your bank account, now you find an exchange and you send that money to the exchange. That might also take a little bit to mature before it gets to the exchange. Now you want to buy the coin. That's more than a week. The price could go up 100% in a week, or anything can happen in a week. It's just too long of a time to go through the whole motion. So if you bought it on Robinhood right now, you're just pretty much stuck on Robinhood for now. But of course, you can learn lessons and find other exchanges and be purchasing there. By the way, where's Hazy? I haven't heard from Hazy. I sent him 2 messages and this morning. And hold on, let me see. Okay, this is Nate. Let me see which one is Hazy. Yeah, I sent him 2 messages this morning. He hasn't responded. Yesterday evening, I was gonna send. I did send him. I was gonna send him and John and a few others messages to moderate the chat, but I was only able to send it to Hazy, and he did respond to that one. So I know he was good yesterday evening, and he came on for the live, and he was modding it, but I don't know what's up with him today. I haven't heard from him. I hope he's okay. And the weird thing is, there's no other way for me to find out if he's okay. Has he been in the Discord lately? Yeah, so I don't know what's up with Hazy. I'm looking for him too. If you find him, tell him that I'm looking for him. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you. One way. Keep buying it. Mr. Dragon is gonna keep piling up the one, man. Yo, one is headed to $1, man. One. How many one is headed to $1? How many one is headed to $1? This is the 2-hour mark of this live. How many one is headed to $1? All right. AMC is the most clear 10 to 100x buy we've ever seen. The thing is, I mean, the AMC squeeze can definitely happen, but guys, just remember, okay? Remember, do not be too greedy, okay? Do not be too greedy. So if you take some profit along the way, I know they will not tell you this in the Reddit groups, and everybody says just hold and pump, just hold and pump. But the smart ones are taking some profit along the way, because when it comes crashing hard, it's going to crash the hardest the people who are playing with money they cannot afford to lose. Okay, so just have that at the back of your mind. Okay, and it could squeeze, it could get crazy, but $1,000 is not easy. So for you to say it could squeeze above $1,000 easy, and if you tell a teenager who is just new into the stock market and you fill their mind with this, it could go there easily. They're like, okay, that means that if it could go to 1,000 easily, maybe I could even take a loan, or I could sell this thing, and or use money that's not mine, borrow some money and put it in this thing. When it gets to 1,000, then I'll cash out. That's a wrong mentality. Okay, that is a wrong mentality. So have your hopes up. It could happen, but again, be real at the same time and take some profit along the way. Because guess what? Those people who are leading you, a lot of the big deep pockets are taking some profits along the way. So you better do the same thing. Okay, let's see. 11 p.m. The site is always under maintenance when dips hit. When people are trying to buy me. Patient, how close am I to 40? Oh man, I just hit 13K last night. it's 13. Right now it's 13,075 subscribers. So we're not even at 13,100 yet. So so we're a long way. We just hit 13K last night. So quite a ways to go. Quite a ways to go. Everyone sub to PM. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It would mean a lot. See, the more subscribers we get, the more interviews we can easily land. Okay, because everybody wants their message to go far, and my goal is to try to find some very influential people in this space to interview, and instead of just making it a pump channel where we just find anything and pump it. I wanted to have a little bit more longevity. You know what I mean? Okay, thank you, AM. Thank you, my Indian brother. Okay, your rig is doing good. Okay, you got it mining Dogecoin. Nice. You need more GPUs. I also need more GPUs. I also need more GPUs. Man. ETCG short position. Let me check. Last I checked, the data has not been updated. Let's see. Okay, price went down a little today. Still no update, guys. Still no update. We are still stuck here at 415. The data that's going to be updated here is going to blow people's minds. I believe that these 322,000 you are seeing here might very well be past 500, maybe could be 1,000,000 shares that were shorted. And when that data is released, it's going to be epic. It's probably going to squeeze, just like AMC is about to squeeze, possibly. You never know. So there's that, man. I mean, it's just common sense. If they were happy to short ETC when ETC was $14 and they shorted it by this much, spent this much money to short it, what's stopping them from shorting it when it was $30, $40? They doubled their short positions. They tripled. They even, when in margin. I don't know. I hope not. So now they are waiting patiently to cover, and they cannot wait forever. They have to cover at some point. So we'll see. Why are you accumulating NU? What's NU? Who is accumulating NU? Nu. I don't know what Nu is. Okay, John. All you are holding long is XRP. Nice, John. Maybe another time when I have you on, you explain. Give us your XRP speech. while you're holding XRP long. Can you explain 10x on shorts and longs? You are confusing me a little bit. So what do you mean by 10x? I mean, 10x 10x is just making 10 times your money. Okay, so if you buy something at $1,000, 100, okay, and that share goes up to 1,000, you just made 10x on your money. Now if the share costs $1,000 and you short it, okay, you short it at $1,000, and then the price drops all the way down to $100. Guess what? You also just made 10x on your money. So I think that is the explanation. And with short, what happens is at the time that you short, you're actually giving the money right at that instant. So when the stock is $1,000, you short it at $1,000, you're giving the money right at the instant, right? But you are now obligated to return the share. Right now, I'm only doing one share. So you shorted it at $1,000, okay, and now you're obligated to return that share within a specific time. And whenever the price dropped all the way to 100, you only took a little bit out of the 1,000 you already have to buy the 100 to replenish it. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I mean. 10x is 10x, but of course you can make it either going up or coming down. So it's been a long time I made 10x on anything. I made 10x on Doge, 10x on Neo. We lost it all. 10x on a few things. Yeah, on a few things. Viper, yeah. Any price prediction for Polygon at the end of 2021? Not yet. Polygon, it's like I'm still trying to figure it out. Okay, I am bullish on Polygon. Polygon is one of the coins that I mentioned in my 13 coin selection video that I made, and at that time it was 40 cents. So it's doing quite well. It's doing very well for that portfolio, and so we'll see what happens. Really. Ethereum and Bitcoin dip predictions. So again, when I started this live, I was like, hey, I believe that this whole dip could be caused by people paying taxes. Tax deadline being today. Today was tax deadline in the United States, guys. So, and the people who sold a lot of Bitcoin last December when it passed the all-time high for the first time in 3 years, okay, a lot of people took profits, and all those profits, capital gains tax is coming for you. So people had to pay, and to pay, some people might have to sell crypto to pay. And it's not easy to just sell crypto today and have all your cash tomorrow. So far, the only place that makes it quite seamless is crypto.com. Crypto.com has their own bank and their own debit card. Okay, I was sending crypto to if you send crypto to your normal bank account, please try to send it. Do not send more than 10,000 multiple times. For some reason, if you send it back to back, they consider it fraudulent. So apparently they have, if it goes back to back, just send 9,900. You can send that 10 times a day or 100 times a day in your regular account. You'll be okay. But for some reason, after a little activity, they start flagging it as fraudulent. So I've had a lot of problems. But I hear crypto.com, they have their own bank, and they give you their own debit card. So if you are mining heavily or you have a lot of crypto, you want to move smoothly, they understand it. Okay, the traditional banks, once you start moving big money, you get a lot of issues. a lot of issues. They want to see the source of the money, they want to see transactions, and they don't understand that crypto addresses are supposed to be encrypted, like, and so it gets quite messy, quite messy with that. Now back to what I was saying. So I'm thinking that a lot of the sell-off that has been happening in the past week or so was people preparing cash to be able to pay off these taxes. And now that tax day is over, things can slowly become normal again. Again, the word here is slowly. People have lost some trust because Elon Musk and Barry Silbert decide to fight, and then everything goes down. So it's like, why do I put so much money in this if two billionaires can just decide to go on a Twitter war and we all lose money? So there's also that factor that it's brought in a different perspective to this bull run that we were just happily having a bull run, and then now there are other factors we have to consider. So I think things could bounce back. I think that this dip was not very natural in a correction. It was caused by Barry Silbert tweeting that he shorted Doge, and Elon trying to fight back by saying he ditched Bitcoin because he knows Barry's like 80% in Bitcoin. All his wealth is in Bitcoin pretty much. And so Elon was ready to take a hit just so that he could see Barry squirm. And kind of worked. Bitcoin dropped like more than 30%. From when he said that. From the highs, and so definitely everything could bounce back. But I don't think that they're going to bounce back as fast. It's going to be a smoother bounce back before eventually there will be the natural bear season. So the bear season might come, but maybe in a few months. Again, that's just my prediction, and I could be totally wrong. All right. Wyatt, you've tried 3 times now to mine. Now you can't figure out how to set up the software. How do you get a worker going? Oh, there are so many tutorials out there. Do you use Hive OS? Hive is easy. You don't even need a monitor. You just set it up, and then it's you can even monitor it from your phone. There are so many tutorials out there. There's this guy, Brandon Coin, explains it much easier than Son of a Tech. Son of a Tech is good, but Brandon Coin, his explanations are quite easy and straightforward. So check out Brandon Coin. All right, let's check out Super Chat. Small NFT first AI-powered marketplace currently on board with Certic. Nice. 2 big exchange listings on the way. Very low cap. This thing will skyrocket. Yes, Smugs. I actually called out Smugs in the what is it? In the Discord. I called out Smug in the Discord back when it was 0.1116, there about 1618, and it did go all the way up to 15. 50. It did almost a 200% up, but the only stop sign for it has some potential, but the only stop sign was that I struggled to find more information on the developers. Okay, so that's one thing I try to look out for. I try to find a lot of information on the developers, and I struggled to find a lot of information on the developers. Maybe everything was in Turkish, but a lot of the links didn't go anywhere. But the other thing about Smog, guys, so I'm not just gonna say positive things just because you gave a super chat. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Is that when I check the number of holdings, okay, and if you want me to pull that up, I can show you real quick, just so you know I'm not just saying this. Let me look at the number of holders back then. Back when I first called out Smog, I still have a video out that called out Smog in the end. It just didn't have Smog at the beginning. It was an NFT art video that at the end I said Smog was an interesting project to look at. But then ever since then, here, let me go to the BSC scan so you see it real quick. So here's my thing. Back when I called it, it had 3,000 holders, right? It had 3,000 holders, but then when I went to Twitter, hold on, let me see here. I'm trying to open this up real quick. All right, Smokes NFT. Okay, they still have the same. When I went to Twitter, they had 28.6K followers. Okay. I mean, this might not mean anything, but for me, little things like that, just draw some few question marks here and there. So project is not too old. Okay, joined March 2021, has only 3,000 had back then, had only 3,000 holders, and then somehow has 28.6K followers. So a lot of the stuff here, some of the stuff was in Turkish, but now I think there's a lot more English on here. But again, that was not a good sign, especially since I couldn't link to a lot of the developers. Okay, it almost looks like, why do you need to buy followers? Or I wasn't able to make sense of it. So I wasn't, the disparity was pretty huge, that you have 28.6K followers, but yet you only have 3,000 holders. So that was quite interesting to me. So it could still have potential. Okay, it could still have potential, but do your own research and make sure that it's something that you really like. And just to be clear, I still have a little bit of it, and for almost every coin that I've been in before, I always have a little bit of it. I don't want to one day say, hey, I was in this before and it took off, but I still have a little bit of it. But I'm still going to remain honest in answering questions about it. So okay, you only market sell. Oh really? If there's a moon happening. Okay. Hey, be careful, be careful. It might sell to you at a low, You had a bank account get closed because of making money from crypto. Exactly what I was saying, guys. Exactly what I was saying. Once crypto money starts coming in, they question everything. Everything. Those of you who have been on here for long know that I was trying to use crypto money to pay for down payment on a purchase of a home, and underwriters couldn't wrap their heads around it. They just couldn't. So had to go through a different route. That's why it's good to have some rich friends, right? Call someone, hey, can you make this as a gift for me? I'll send you all of it tonight. And I send them the crypto, and then they wrote the gift letter. That's one way you can go about it. If you have rich friends who have money sitting around, who have 50K plus sitting around. So yeah. So yeah, crypto. I don't understand how we've come this far, and then there's a certified underwriter who ask what is crypto. Like, I'm like, how is this? Am I like, how are you even in the finance space when you don't know what cryptocurrency is? Like, he said, oh, Bitcoin. Yeah, I heard about Bitcoin. So okay, so he's asking, oh, how is the transaction to fiat? Like, did I have to sell it on a security? I'm like, you guys really don't know anything, do you? So yeah, it's rough. It's rough out there. Okay, what else did I miss? You have to pay more attention so you can catch a good dip. So, Money, were you able to figure out the KuCoin stuff? KuCoin stuff, yeah. 10K, yes. 10K always triggers the IRS. 10K, yes, 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 yes. Yep, guy, do 9.99. Do it several times. You will be fine. You will be fine. Yeah, man. Hey, Crypto Maniac, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm good. How you doing? How you doing, my man? How you doing? Okay, in like 10 months. Okay, I get it now. Psychological level of $2 might be a good place for Matic to dip. Let's take a look at Matic real quick. Yeah, it's gonna poke the $2 for a little bit. I think after it pokes it a little bit, it might do exactly what Cardano did and just blow right through it. We'll see. We'll see. Crypto, yes, I keep so BTT again, I'm not the best person to ask for BTT just because I don't like Justin Sun. Okay, I think the project is a great project. Um, it will be a much better project with a different leader, though. So again, he's a smart guy, but I personally just don't like him. But BTT is definitely a good project. It's a good project, and hey, on a good dip, I might as well jump on. I might as well jump on myself at some point, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, what else do we have? Sport Finance, also been on a crazy up and down. Be careful, guys. They're all part of the new project, so guys, be careful. Okay, that's what I had said earlier. Cryptomaniac. Okay, if we have super chat, man. You guys, thank you. You got here late just when I was about to leave, but then you put a super chat, so I gotta stay now. Okay. Barstool president endorsing SafeMoon. Is this hold on? Is this the the guy in wait, I might be very confused here. So let me know who the Barstool president is, because I know they had a thing with the Phoenix project where the finance minister of the Gambia was there for for that AMA, the presentation they did. Has that got anything to do with that? Okay, and I thought that was a cool move. I thought they are headed in the right direction, but then the wallet the demo that they did looked like it has a little bit of some issues, but I think it's all early stages. Everything can be fixed, and they just need to be a little bit more professional in their presentations. And they could. I keep saying that SafeMoon could be the winner in the BSC smart contract coins, all these new coins that have popped up, Safe whatever, Safe Galaxy, Safe Mars, Safe this, Safe that, Safe that. SafeMoon could definitely be the winner because they are spreading their utility. They are trying to do different things, trying to do a wallet and this and this and that. But I'm interested to know more about this Barstool president. So most people don't realize he reads all chat. I try to read as much as I can. Can you talk a bit more about your concern with Matic? Oh no. Okay, so I am quite bullish on Matic, right? But my concern right now is that it's just me. Okay, I haven't read a lot about it very recently. When I say very recently, in the past few days, so I don't know what event is causing it to push here. And as I'm talking, it's about to hit $2, guys. It's $1.99 right now. And I don't know what event is causing it to have this serious push, even when everything was dipping. Sometimes there's a catalyst, and if you don't know what the catalyst is, your prior knowledge of the coin might be your downfall. I know Matic is going to be huge, but I knew like it would happen with the success of Ethereum, because Matic is going to be the Polygon Matic, same thing. They want to be called Polygon. They don't want to be called Matic anymore, but we're gonna go with Matic. If Ethereum does well, they are the king of scalability when it comes to Ethereum. They have the smoothest, and they could host the most complex apps on Ethereum, apps that wouldn't normally be able to be hosted directly on Ethereum. Matic is one of the bosses when it comes to scalability on the Ethereum platform. So I'm bullish on that. But even though I'm bullish on that, I don't add more to my positions blindly. I want to know what this push is. There's always a reason. Either insiders have some reason, they might be releasing some news in a few weeks or something like that, so snoop around and find that. But otherwise, I'm still bullish on it. And the reason I said be careful is that it's pumped very high recently. So look here. Let me do the 1 hour, okay, and bring this down. So it was here for a while. It was at 79 cents for a while. Okay, so far this is the longest support that it has. So it could easily come down to 79 cents if you look at the technical aspect of it. That's why I just keep saying be careful. But so far it hasn't showed signs of that. It looks like it goes up, consolidates, goes up, consolidates, goes up, consolidates, and it just doesn't care what's happening. Okay, but just remember that this 75 down here is a very strong support. It was there for a very long time, and unless you find the reason that it's made this move and you think it can keep going based on that reason or other catalysts, that's why I would say be careful. Apart from that, it's a very strong project, very, very strong project. And it was a great buy at 31 cents, 21 cents. Epic buy. Okay, so just have all that at the back of your mind. It could still keep going, especially if you look at the the caliber of project it is. It deserves something like, I'll say, 40 billion market capital. So that's a 4x from here. But I mean, I'm not saying 40 billion in the very short term, okay, but eventually. So it still has a lot of room to go. Yeah, it still has a lot of room to go. All right, somebody says much is about to hit 2. Let's see how my dear ETC is doing. ETC is still holding up nicely. That's all I want to see. I just want to see it stay there, and then the next push will come. So see, that's what happens. If it's able to hold a little for a while, then a push comes. But if it doesn't consolidate enough, then it's not going anywhere. So we'll see what happens in the next week or so. Is it too late to buy Matic? I just answered that. You can either wait for for a nice pullback, or if you believe it's a very long-term project, you want to just put money in there and forget about it and wait for 4x or something, then you can then it doesn't. So okay, what I'm trying to say is, in short, if Matic is $9 now, whether you bought it at 250 or 180 or 190, it's not going to matter, right? So if you're going in long term, then it is what it is. Wade says AMC has potential to surpass GameStop for sure. It's a possibility with a proper short squeeze. It's a possibility, but guess what? When things squeeze, they don't stay up for too long. When they squeeze, you remember to take some action when the real squeeze happens. Yeah, I'll tell you why, because people cannot go to sleep. Oh man. So just remind people so people do not lose all their money. So that's why I'm here. Everybody else will be telling you, just hold the line forever. Do not ever touch your AMC. It's gonna go to 100,000 per share. And then I would tell you to take some money, take care of yourself, take care of your family. You don't know what's gonna happen. Another super chat in the house. If you go to Stu President on Twitter, you see a video pinned to the top of his profile. Interesting. So guys, you can check it out for yourselves and see what this video is. I will check it out myself right after the stream. Very interesting stuff. I mean, like the way SafeMoon came out of nowhere and gathered a lot of the quote unquote SafeMoon army, it's quite impressive, because these days a lot of what you need for something to succeed is support, and there's a lot of people who are supporting it now. So that's huge. What else do we have? The strongest coin to invest in most of your money, to get most of your money. Okay, here's the strategy. Right now, if you're not careful, you chase. If you're trying to go for Cardano right now, you are chasing. Just have that at the back of your mind. If you feel like you missed a lot of boats, just wait for the bear market to come. It could take a few weeks, it could take a few months, but when it comes, you will know it's going to be very, very bearish. And everything will be cheap, everything will be on sale, everything will be on discount. That's when you slowly stockpile certain coins. Pick about 5, 6. Really doesn't matter. Pick decent coins with decent projects with utility and stockpile these coins. And the stockpiling season could be up to about 2 years. This is when you buy a lot of the coins. So when I was talking to Donald McIntyre, right, and he was telling me this strategy, it's genius. It's like he's seen that crypto always has cycles. So imagine him stockpiling Ethereum when Ethereum was $100. He was heavily stockpiling Ethereum Classic when Ethereum Classic dropped like $3 and something, $4, $3, stockpiling. Well, every week you buy a couple hundred, and or like even 10 or something, and it's those long periods of dormancy. That's when you can properly stockpile a coin that you believe in. Now, when we are at the close to the apex of a bull run, and you want to catch a little bit of a run, but again, this super cycle has gone on for a while, and a lot of experts are saying it's going to go on till the fall. But I will caution you guys that, it's possible it may not get that far, or it could go past it. I don't know. So again, the best strategy is to, if you miss the cycle from the beginning, you could wait for everything to pull back, and then you start stockpiling what you believe in. All right, guys. So I think, okay, so Samantha has some information here, which is something that I need. That's good. Matic has an event in June. Good. See, I knew there could be a catalyst. There could be a reason that's pushing it. So that's good. That's the fact that the event is so far away. Gives you guys enough time to make the most of this. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm gonna go check that. And somebody says Harmony's moving again. Oh, it is moving all right. It is moving all right. Nice. I can't believe Harmony was 10. It was 10 cents just a few days ago, and now it's 15 cents. That's epic. Okay. All right, guys. Good night. I'll see you all. So I cannot promise an early morning stream tomorrow, because I need to do some more packing. But we'll see how the day goes. I might just jump on and see whoever is available. But it was good. It was good catching up on all you evening crew people, and I hope we could do this again. I think in the future I'll just do once these kids start going to school, it'll be much better for me. I can do in the morning from like 9 to 12, and then in the evening I'll do 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. That way I can get different people, and then there's enough time for me to go do my research as well. Good night, Moni. Good night, Swarav. Thank you. And good night, Mr. Dragon. And good night, John, if you're still watching. All right.